Welcome to the British Blacklist. Thank you for being with us today. How are you feeling, Lupita?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm in good spirits.
That's good. That's always good for us as well. The Quiet Place Day One, what I love is a prequel because it gives us context, gets us understanding the backstory. When did you first watch the two previous films, and when did you decide that, I want to be a part of this world?
I was late to the party, I have to admit, because I was too chicken to go to the cinema to see A Quiet Place. And so I saw them late. I saw them one after the other. And I regretted not seeing them in the cinema because they do lend themselves to a cinematic experience. You know, the sound design is so immersive, and the absence of human voices for most of it is like so captivating. You can't do anything but watch. You know, the tension is, you feel it throughout. And so I wish I had seen them in the cinema. But I met with John over a Zoom, and he pitched me the idea that he was going to be doing a prequel. He wouldn't be writing or directing it this time, but producing it. And his reason for doing that was that he wanted to make sure that, like, it's not the same thing over and over again, and he only wanted to tell a Quiet Place story if it felt fresh and if it felt like it was coming from a different angle, and offering the horror genre a way to expand itself. So after speaking to him, I was very intrigued. I read the script, I watched the director's previous movie, Pig, and all those things. They all lined up. It was like, yes, he set out to with this intention, and I can see it manifesting itself on the page. So I was very eager to join.
To get involved. What was it like jumping into a world that already exists with characters that are already kind of the audience resonates and understands, and you're entering with a new energy and bringing a new storyline? Because I'm excited to see what happens to Sam.
Yeah.
But what's it like for you reading the script and say, okay, this new world, I've got to now make something of it myself, create my own environment for it?
Well, it was kind of already there because it's a new writer director, and it's a whole new cast. So it kind of like frees you from the burdens of like trying to fit in, right? Because it's like we're in a new class. And so it felt very much inviting to make it my own, make it our own, We're definitely, it's still the same premise. There's still the same creatures coming to invade. We know this, but we're continuing the story by going back. And so for me, I didn't feel the pressure, like, oh my goodness, I was just very excited to dig in and figure out how to tell this story and to do it as authentically as possible. And I think it's going to be exciting for people.
I'm excited. What can you tell us about Sam, your character? And Frodo the cat.
Oh, yeah. So Sam is a woman who does not live in New York. She comes in for the day, and the worst thing that could possibly happens on that day, and then she has to learn how to navigate this new world with her companion, Frodo. And along the way, she meets Eric, who is a perfect stranger to her, and they have to reluctantly figure out how to survive this new world together.
Any character traits about Sam that you can reveal? Like, what's her? What's she like? What's her? She comes in and she's surprised in this.
What I can tell you is that Sam was a huge departure from me.
Right.
So that's why I wanted to play her, because I felt challenged to play the kind of woman she is. How's that?
I like it because I'm excited about that. And I like the fact that you're in roles that are challenging and not expected. I think the audience has a care for you. Well, I have a care for the roles that you're in because you represent so much, which is, I know it's pressure, but it's a fact. So I like seeing you in roles that are subvert the norm or the expectation. I love that. So my final question, as an editor, I'd like to know if The Quiet Place existed and happened. First of all, could you trust yourself to be quiet?
No. No. When I'm scared, I laugh, which is a terrible trait. It gets me in a lot of trouble because it looks like disrespect. So can you imagine? I'm laughing and these guys are trying to scare me. I'd be dead.
So who would you trust to be with you in your world that would be like, Lupita, keep quiet.
I have a friend called Fisher Neal who is a hunter and a fisher, and like he's a man who understands survival at a level that I'm very impressed by. So I would want him with me
Makes
because
sense.
he would keep me safe.
And tell you to be quiet.
Oh yeah, I mean yes. When you're with you, I know how to be quiet when the stakes are high and he's around because I feel safe.
Yeah.
Is
Makes
that
sense.
fair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Appreciate your time.
Cheers.
All
All right.
Appreciate your time.
Cheers.